This is Joel. Oh, it's Story Pipe. I've been in a car for 5 hours coming up from Portland, Oregon, just to get here so I could talk to you and make your life better in 3-minute doses. And this is how I'm going to make your life better. I'm going to talk a little bit about Barack Obama, who bemoans an epidemic of violence versus the people who don't bemoan epidemics of violence, or that be violent says. He stood before a church congregation that has witnessed inner-city violence firsthand. Democratic presidential hopeful Barack Obama said Sunday that more must be done to end a social ill that is, quote, sickening the soul of this nation. He says, from South Central LA to Newark, New Jersey, there's an epidemic of violence that's sickening the soul of this nation. The Illinois senator told the crowd, the violence is unacceptable and it's got to stop. We need to express our collective anger through collective action. We have an entire generation of young men in our society who have become products of violence, and we are going to have to break the cycle. There are too many young men out there who have gone down the wrong path. The article also goes on to point out that Barack Obama has, got $31 million from donations to run his presidential campaign. I would like to make $31 million stating the obvious. Is that all it takes? You just say there are some big problems in this world, right? There are fat people, there's people with cancer, there are gunshot wounds unattended, gangrene, we got illegal aliens taking the jobs of legal aliens. Come on! Where's my $62.5 million? And at the same time, I flip the channel and I see Pat Robertson on the air on the 700 Club giving out advice, talking about things, because he has this section of the 700 Club which is dedicated to Pat Robertson answering email and letters from his viewers and telling them things, answers to their questions, right? Pat Robertson, fountain of knowledge. Man who has the presidency. This is the same man who said at one point that God came to him in a dream and said George Bush was going to win the second election in a landslide. Then later came back and said God came to him in another dream and amended that and said, it's going to be closer than I originally predicted. God. Pat Robertson actually was answering questions. People were writing in. One person wrote in to ask for information about prostate, right? The male organ, the prostate. So Pat Robertson went into his tome of prostate knowledge and gave out some health information. Another woman wrote in, and actually she's been trying to cut back on sugar because she's a sugar junkie and she wants to substitute by eating lots of fruit, and she wanted Pat to recommend different kinds of fruit to her. Now seriously, Pat Robertson actually was on the 700 Club saying like, well, there's plenty of good fruit out there. There's pineapple and mango. I like good mango. And then afterwards, he and his co-host joined hands and they did faith healing through the television. Someone out there has a hearing problem, and right now God is reaching in and fixing that hearing problem. This is what they did. I mean, do you trust these people? Let me tell you, I can do some faith healing right now. Right now, there's a man and even a woman right now watching this who's thinking that they would love to give me money just because I'm mocking people who get money for faith healing. And you're saying that would be a stupid idea and you're going to turn it away. But I want you to know that actually it's a good idea and that you should send money in to Story Pipe. We'll give you the information. We'll put it up on the screen. Just mail it in. We accept cash. Bye.